Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Obaseki stakeholders disagree on Edo local government elections. Hello, wonderful people. Local government elections are going on in Edo State, and there are some disagreements already across the line, and it's rather sparking up a whole lot of reactions all over the state. By the way, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe if this is your first time, as we'll be keeping you up to date with all that is going on in Nigeria and around the world. Governor Godwin Obaseki, the executive governor of Edo State, have some allies, some people who believe in the cause of what he believes in, and since his re-election has stayed true to the cause and will rather stay with the governor. Presently, local government elections are going on, and some persons are not happy with what is going on. Let's get all the details of what is happening. Stakeholders in the political scene in Edo State on Wednesday disagreed with the state governor's criteria on candidates, describing his outlined criteria as frivolous, unconstitutional in politics. Governor Godwin Obaseki has few days ago said that the local government elections slated for next year, 2021, will carefully produce the best candidate, adding that we are going to choose for the people our credible candidates, and not as it used to be when everybody will want to contest either as chairman, councillor. It will not be business as usual anymore. Obaseki also maintains that godfatherism will not be allowed in the forthcoming local government election in the state, adding that only competent persons with character and proven integrity will be elected as chairmen, councillors in our local government elections to ensure that development is felt across board. We don't want the same status quo of people who put themselves as godfather as time goes on, or will not allow the people to feel the effect of democracy or true development, as the case may be. But stakeholders who spoke to our correspondents in Benin City, one of them, Mr. Godwin Awogo, described the governor's position as an affront against democracy process of choice, which is posthumous with the people in fulfillment of the constitutional provision, adding that Obaseki is being selfish, unrealistic, and giving standard morally questionable of aspirants to contest position, because Obaseki confer on himself a role that is not democratically lawful. He said, who will prove the indication upon which the aspirant will be judged? Moral uprightness and good character, like the governor has preached. Who will make sure that these people have the standard of what has been described? Like the governor has rightly said, would that be imposed on the people? The responsibility of government in an environment is mutual good behavior, genuine intention people. Those are the people, yes, that will go on and contest. He was picked on contest in 2016. He was also picked on contest in 2020. So why do you want to judge for the people, for the aspirant who the people want as their candidate? We don't see this as part of democracy and should not be encouraged. As we are saying to the governor, this is not acceptable. This is a display turn that would turn out to be the person who the people want might be disqualified, and the person who the people have not wanted might be imposed on them. How is that democracy? Mr. Agogo Philip said Obaseki ally plot was to scheme out all APC members from the hierarchy, which will also work against him if he's allowed to do so, and PDP takes over Edo State completely from all indication, from local government to chairman to councillors. This will not be allowed, as we are ready to make sure that we stand against what the governor wants to represent, and we can tell him this will backfire on him. So my people, this is actually what's happening in Edo State. Some people are not happy with the governor's decision to ensure that people of integrity, like the governor has said, He wants a certain kind of standard of people to be the local government chairman and to lead the affairs of Edo State in the forthcoming days. However, like we know, you are not everybody's cup of tea, you know. It's very clear, that Obaseki wants some certain personalities and kind of people to be the ones to become leaders in Edo State. However, like we normally say, you're not everybody's cup of tea. It might be one of his, intention that this kind of people take over leadership in Edo State. However, some people feels let the contest hold. You heard the news. They said he was brought in a result of a contest. So let the contest also hold in Edo State. Don't tell them the kind of persons that should be voted for or against. So the people of Edo State, particularly some APC members, feels that the governor want to impose some people on the people rather than the will of the people standing. They feel that the governor decided to go overboard. But I mean, at the end of the day, they always say that we will know exactly what's happening. We'll know exactly all that is going on. It is important that the people of Edo State choose well, because it's men or women of integrity that you choose that will determine how Edo State will be moving forward in the forthcoming days. If you choose men and women who have no form of integrity in themselves, people who do not care about what happened, if you choose men and women who are not particular about development and all they think about is themselves, they don't even think about the people, then there is serious problem. Really serious problem. And that's why everybody needs to come on board. I think it is important that a fair contest be heard and the people decide who leads them. I think that's part of what it should be. A fair contest be heard and the people of Edo State pick their leaders. That's the only way. That's the only way. The people of Edo State are the ones to pick who will govern them in the forthcoming days to come. Not anybody, imposing anybody on them. Imposing people on, people is no longer democracy. It is important that there is a fair contest. Those who qualify pick up their interest nomination form, voted for or against, and the winners emerged and become the leaders of the people. Because if truly what we call it is democracy, then the voice of the people must count. Whoever you are, we must all respect democracy. That is what we are trying to build as a nation. We'd like you to leave us a comment. Let's hear your thoughts on all that is going on currently in Edo State. They are accusing Obaseki of not allowing the will of the people to stand. Leave us a comment. Let's hear your thoughts. God bless you. Have a fantastic day. From us, it's bye for now.